Hey guys, welcome back to another Roblox YouTube video. As you can see, it's the new update, and sorry this video took a few days to come out after it, but I kind of wanted to get some information on the cars. But let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first car is, oh, just despawned. Okay, it's the Interrogator. It's for 30,000, and it's for police mainly. I mean, a criminal can use it, but I think it's pretty cool how they made a cheap car that's good for police because police sometimes can be a little newbie. It's kind of hard to start off, so we can hijack it, enter driver, buy for 30,000, and okay, we're in. Can go ahead and customize it, and so let's see how it handles. It looks like it's not as fast as I would have thought it would be for like trying to help the police, but it has a donut, some TVs. It looks pretty cool. It has 4 seats. I don't know if I'd say it's a good starting car for cops because it is a little slower than I thought it'd be. I'll show you guys that in a second. I also noticed the rocket fuel seems to be super weak on this car for some reason. Like, I don't know how I didn't make that. And I thought it was just bad luck, but when I try again, I just barely get over it, So it's a little faster than the Camaro, and I mean, if you really want it, then you should get it. But I think the best beginner's car is the Lambo. It's for 200,000 cash, which might seem like a little much, but it's like faster than the Agent, which is the second car, which is for 600K, and it's actually faster. And they actually just redid the the Lambo, so it looks cooler. So it looks cool. It is really fast. I mean, that's a really good starting car. It was my first car, so. This one's okay though. I mean, if you definitely want to go a little cheaper for like 30,000, I don't know if it's really that big of a difference from the Camaro. I mean, but it looks cooler. It can seat 4. It's a little faster. So yeah, I am a little disappointed in this car. I was hoping it'd be kind of like fast for 30,000 and it could help some of the people getting started. But that is okay. And I was actually a little disappointed in this update. I would give it. Like, I feel like they kind of like launched teasers and made it seem like such a big update and a big deal, but I mean, they really only added 2 new cars and a new rim and then like a soccer challenge, which I'll show you guys in a second, but it is extremely hard. So do expect to get frustrated when trying to put the ball in the goal because getting up the hill is the hardest. It like falls. Okay, so the next car is the Agent, and oh, there's a cop shooting at us. I'll just obliterate him. Dang it, we should use the missiles on the Agent. Okay, so the Agent, it's available for 1 week. At this point, it's gone by Friday, so get it if you want it. It's 600K, and so obviously later, when we do a speed test on the Volt 4x4, which was delayed for this video, we will also race it against the Agent, and then maybe even do the Agent against the Airtail and Roadster, because they also cost 600K. That would be super interesting. My guess is that the Airtail is a little faster, and the Roadster just out of this park because of that acceleration. I really love the Roadster. I just wish it looked a little cooler. But here's this car, very detailed, sliding doors that come in. You can see the missiles in the front. Pretty cool looking. Yeah, it's actually faster than I thought it'd be because lately I feel like they've been releasing really like slow cars. Like the Volt 4x4, for instance, is like extremely slow. I'm a little disappointed in that too because it looks so cool. I wish you could get a car that looks cool and is fast. Because at the end of the day, the most practical car I would drive is probably the Roadster. I just wish it didn't UFO as much, but what are you going to do about that? So as you can see, we just fired a couple of missiles, and the blurriness is actually not from the missiles, that's a smoke bomb, but we're just shooting them inside there. So as you can see, we just used 10 missiles. They cost the same as Army Heli, so 5,000 for 10. And the cop is, like, fine. Like, look at him. That is a little disappointing. The missiles are super hard to aim and inaccurate. I hope they either give them more damage or they make them just aim, because they don't. They just shoot forward, so it's like impossible to kill someone. I don't really know what you want to use them for. So again, a little disappointing in this car, but I think it has potential and I think it could become pretty cool. But as you can see, the spoiler in the back of the car is the 5 flags, and that they also added that for the 5 billion update, and it's pretty cool. It cost $50,000, and yeah, 50,000 is a little much. I guess they wanted to make it special, but that's 50,000 down the drain. I'm not even gonna use it, but I just thought I'd get it. So again, I don't really think you should buy that unless you're like just a rich collector. But yeah. So as you can see, after driving this a little bit, it handles pretty well. And I'd say it's probably the same speed or slower than the Airtail. I definitely don't think it's faster. But it looks pretty cool. Okay guys, so real quick, just wanted to show you guys the soccer ball challenge and the cool rims you can get from it. Um, I was never able to record me getting it up because of how much annoying tries it took. As you can see, I've gotten pretty close on this one. The hill is just really the frustrating part because if you give it too much power, it's just going to go right down. If you give it too little, it's just going to fall right back down, just like here. As you can see, I'm losing it, so now I have to go all the way back and cut it off again. And as you can see, this time, because I keep, failing, I thought it'd be a good idea to use my avatar so that it's not as like powerful as pushes. But as you can see here, we're gonna lose it because. Okay, so we finally got it. It took me a half an hour. I didn't even get it on recording because I just gave up trying to record it. But as you can see in the chat, we got the rims. The ball went in. So I'll go ahead and show them to you guys. So as you guys can see, here are the rims that we got. They're pretty cool looking. Not as cool as some of the void rims and stuff. So yeah. So as you guys can see, when trying to shoot missiles while driving, like trying to hit this car, sometimes they glitch and fire at you and actually deal me health. And I missed every time when I was right behind him. So now out of his car, it's even harder to hit him. As you can see, I'm doing nothing. You'd literally have to stop and you'd have to stand right in front of it. Yeah. See, yeah, he's like green health. He's fine. I mean, I think that health dealt is actually from the guy shooting him. So we can go ahead and just kill him with our guns. But, that was interesting. Another guy with the same car. So one thing I forgot to mention actually when I was talking about it earlier is the pit maneuvers, which basically makes it so when a police smashes their car against a criminal, smoke and sparks come and then they like can't really drive, almost like you pop their tires but less powerful. And this is cool for those endlessly lasting police chases. So as you can see, some of the smoke came on both of our cars, but that's actually the main problem with that car, the Interrogator, is that for a cop car, UFOs, so when trying to do that, it doesn't work. So we just got killed. That's what happens when you try to do that. But you could see the smoke and the sparks. It's kind of hard to do, but that was the best I could do. So pretty much it will stop their car and then you can hop out and arrest them. Pretty helpful. So I think with a little bug improvement, that could really be a good thing. Because, when you're a cop just chasing someone's car, they just eventually get away. There's nothing you can really do. Here's some missiles in the first camera. You can actually see them fire, which, I mean, I think it looks so good. I just think. So, sorry, Bad CC. I know you're the programmer, but, maybe just make it so you can aim them a little better or something, because we can't really hit anyone. The inside of this car is pretty cool. So now I'm going to talk a little about my opinion of what I thought about this update. So like I said, I was a little disappointed because I felt like they were kind of making it seem like a really big deal when it really wasn't. I think both of the cars need to be buffed, especially for 600k and it only lasting for a week. I think it definitely needs to be buffed. I think that with some improvements, the missiles on the car could be very cool, and they should add that as an option for every car in the garage, as well as maybe adding guns in the garage that you can add to your car. That'd be really cool. But then this one would kind of lose its specialness, so they probably won't do that. That's just what I would like. But I'd say I wouldn't get the Interrogator because it's kind of slow. It's a little faster than Camaro. It sits 4, so that's kind of a good thing. But at UFOs, when you try to hit a car, not that good. I'd say the pit maneuvers are really promising. I think criminals should be able to do it with each other because, like, it's just car crashing, But I think with some improvements that could be really cool also, and how the sparks and the smoke comes, and then you can't move, and then the cop can come out and try to eject you. The spoiler is like way too expensive if you want anyone to use that. I'm not even gonna mention that because it's not even like a real part of the update. I would not suggest getting this car for 600K unless you just want to buy it for, sake. If you had 600K, I would suggest the Roadster. But if you care about looks more than actual speed, then whatever one you want because, it's your opinion for looks. But the soccer ball challenge is way too hard and annoying. It's not really hard, it's just like every time it goes up the hill, the ball just like has the physics to fall, and it's just really frustrating. Like I actually got pretty mad. It took me like a half an hour just for some rims that I'm never even gonna use because the void rims are super cool. But I would say maybe they could make that a little easier for so that everyone can use it, not just a rich person who has like all the vehicles to help them. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to tell me in the comments what you think about the update, if you got any of the cars, etc. Be sure to sub to my channel, it helps me a lot. Be sure to sub to my second channel, Let's Take It Apart. It's a cool tech channel. I worked really hard on it. Yeah, tell me your thoughts of the update. I was a little disappointed. And in the description, I will have links to all the time spots where I talk about specific things if you want to go back and listen to like just the part about the agent or just the part about, the pit maneuvers or whatever. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Our next video we'll do a speed test, and then we will go live and launch a nuke and be in my private server. And I'll have the link, and you can join and get the nuke skin and just have some fun.